What's up out there? Welcome back to Melvor Idle Adventure Mode. This is episode 23. In the last episode, open up fletching. So that was one less skill that I had to do, or unlock actually. And then, of course, when we get 1.0, we had astrology added. So then I had to save up some money and get that unlocked, which is now done. So all of the skills are completely unlocked for this adventure mode. Everything's done. So I was sitting there and I was trying to figure out what to do. Both of my standard and hardcore accounts were running on astrology. And I got kind of bored, so I did some combat. I really don't remember what I did exactly or why. My notes say a little bit of Slayer coin grind, but the grind that I was thinking I would have done would be for the summoning piece of gear that I'm out. But I don't have that, so I don't know what I was doing. I guess I'd have to look at my bank, see if I unlocked anything. Maybe I took this blazing lantern. That might have been another episode though. Don't remember. Kind of all blends together. I do know that I had to unlock this mirror shield. For whatever reason, I had never unlocked this thing. At one point, I was going through and looking at my completion log. Like I said, the other two accounts were running astrology the whole time. So I was looking at my completion log, and I noticed that there was a lot of these early creatures. This is laggy and slow. A lot of these early creatures had empty spaces, like I hadn't fought them yet. So I went through and cleared out everything that I could, or what I thought I could. And then there's some like higher end stuff that I haven't fought yet. This is all in-game stuff. The Cursed Maidens I need to fight, and of course the higher end Slayer stuff that we had before I need to fight. I can actually get these Ellerine things fought too. But I thought they might have been locked. I forgot there was a new area added in the regular combat section. But I went through and cleaned these out. That's when I figured out I didn't have that mirror shield, because I'm like, I seriously hadn't killed any of these eyeball guys. So I was like, well, all right, let's fix that. So I went and bought the mirror shield and started killing off the eyeball guys. I don't think I have any new gear. I got this ring. We'll talk about that in a second. I got all these rings. We'll talk about those in a second. But so I did spend some time in combat. I did work on some Slayer coin. I got a little bit of Slayer coin. I definitely need to get that other summoning piece. So that might be what I do after this video is go into combat. I kind of get itchy when I get into non-combat stuff for so long, especially with all the accounts. I want something moving forward. And we're at a good place for that now, so that might be what happens. I'm pretty sure this is up a level. I think it was like 96 in the last level, or last video, and it's now 97. If memory from 10 minutes ago is accurate. I kind of glanced at my video and I was like, yeah, all right, got that. You know, I just wanted to look at a couple of things, and I think that was at 96. So that's up a little bit. Let's see here. So we talked about the mirror show. We talked about the monster log. Astrology is unlocked, as mentioned. I went through and started getting, let's go into crafting first, I guess. So for crafting, I can't remember what level it was, but it was like level 70 something or other, I think, if memory serves correctly. And I wanted to get up to, I think I kept some things from thieving. And one of the things I forgot to mention in the last video, I think, I was targeting certain things when I was thieving. We'll cover thieving a little bit more here in a second, but I was targeting certain things while I was thieving, not just for money grind. Like I wanted to get these skills unlocked, but I wasn't necessarily worried about getting them unlocked as fast as possible, because we have new content and you had to steal those little coin things for making these rings, or these 3 rings here. So I targeted what was it? The knight, the wizard guy, and then Cyclops or something like that, Marauder, whoever it was that had the bow or the ranged part. So I targeted those guys. I got up, 30 of, or I thought it was 30 of each, but I think it's 25 of each. But I think I saved 30 and didn't realize it was less. Anyway, I saved up those, and I wanted to get crafting up to level 90, because that's where you can start crafting these things, is level 90. So I'm sitting there at level 70 something, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to do this as quickly as possible. So I can't remember what all I worked on, but I got this thing up to level 90, crafted these out, and then I thought, I want to go see what they do. So I went and killed some stuff, and that's where the whole Slayer thing came up. And at any rate, I went through here and I was crafting kind of just random stuff. I did a lot of the blue dragon hides. I know that because I had some blue left over, so I used it. Let's see. I did a bunch of money sacks, I think, which I might have done for thieving. But I know I ended up doing some necklaces along the way. Like I did some random things. I thought I did a bunch of, I guess I better unhide this. I did a bunch of the red dragon hide. I usually hide the 99, so that's why it disappeared on me. But basically this thing's level 99. That's the premise. And I did make a whole bunch of bags. So there should be plenty of these thief sacks in here. Yeah, I got 50 some thousand. Let's use those. And let's upgrade that while I'm looking at it. So crafting is gotten to 90. I got that to 90. I made my rings, and then I thought, you know what? I'm so close to 99. I may as well finish going all the way. So like I said, I worked on the thief money sacks. I did the red dragon hides for a good long time. I did the blue. I actually did the blue for a while, and then I did the thief money sack, and then I came back in and did, I think it was these. Yeah, it was these. Pretty sure it was these. They had decent XP. I didn't have any diamonds, otherwise I might have done these. Suppose I could have thieved up some of these because these things give you buku XP. Look at that, 452 versus 282. So just thieving these up and making more cash would have been very lucrative. But I didn't bother with that. So at any rate, crafting is level 99. Herblore is 99. I got done with crafting. It was, I don't know, Saturday or Friday or something like that. It was kind of in the middle there where I was like, I really didn't feel like bothering with combat. I was offline. You know, I wasn't sitting at the computer. I was sitting on my mobile, and I was like, yeah, I don't really feel like figuring out combat or what to go fight. So I looked over at Herblore and I thought, this is pretty cool. This will be easy. So Herblore is now 99. Worked up a whole ton of potions. I don't remember all the ones that I worked on, but I know Generous Harvest, somewhere in here, these things. I don't normally create these because they use carrots as a component. And before, up until the cooking rework, I always used carrots as healing. So I made a whole bunch of these, and I'm trying those out. They give you a chance to double your farming yield, which is cool. I made all these damage reductions. Let's see, the regen potions. I think maybe some of these melee accuracies, some diamond locks. Like what I did pretty much is went through this list, and the thing I finished on was just before this video was regen potions. But like I went in here and I said, oh, I got some bones and the herbs. I really love really love the ability that we can put each one of these as a different herb and then just hit this plant all selected and it just plants whatever you've picked here, because I'm now growing just all the different herbs that I have. I thought I was doing that with this. Maybe I need to start doing that with the carrot stuff. Because I do have the space on this account. This is not my hardcore account, and I can buy more spots. So I think I need to spread this out and do some of the different ones, let that build up for a little bit in case I need some of these other potions. I'll have the mats for it. In particular, I guess it wouldn't be too much of it. It'd just be carrots and snape grass. So I don't think any of these others use too much. Nah, I don't think so. I think that's it. Carrots and snape grass. So I might do that. But having all the different herbs sitting there and just able to go, I did a bunch of these herblore potions, and now I'm getting my stock replenished a little bit. So level 99 crafting, level 99 herblore, and that was kind of the week for non-combat skills. We went through and did the killed some monsters down here. The ones I didn't get into is these Ellerine ones. I need to do those. I forgot about those. There is a new combat area down here, this Ellerine Battlegrounds, and these guys have some stuff. I did this on my standard account. I went through and unlocked the bow, the spear, and this Nature's Call staff top. So I did that. I'm working on some other stuff in that. So I don't know. I don't have all the pieces for it. I'll probably do that with this account now. Let's see here. So we've got astrology unlocked. We talked about all those. The one thing I wanted to spend a little bit of time on is thieving. Because I forgot one thing in the last video, and I think I just mentioned it here a minute ago. I spent time going through and getting these sigils. So when I was thieving, this is not this video, but in the previous video when I was trying to unlock fletching, or working up the money to unlock fletching, I mentioned, I think I started a thought and then I forgot it. I was stealing from the king for a while, and then I kind of bounced around trying out like the wizard and the knight and everything. I spent time getting these sigils, and that was the thing I forgot to mention. I did take the time to go get those sigils built up, and so I could make them into ranks. I kind of wish I'd have kept more of the parts, because look at how expensive, or how much XP that generates. The other thing I thought of, and I don't know how much of a difference it made because I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it. But I was sitting here thinking, I basically had this for a setup. Let me toss in a few more things here. Let me just do a couple of more things. That would be the signet ring. Come on. Mouse clicky don't work all the time, in this pendant. So my typical thieving setup is going to be this. You've got the gloves of silence, the sneakers, the signet ring, the fine coin purse. I've now started using these money sacks, the jeweled necklace, the thieving skill cape, if it's available, and the golden mask. And I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good setup, right? Well, if you use... which one is it? The leprechaun and the... I'm out of them. I am out. I'm out, ain't I? Yeah, I think I'm out. So if you use the leprechaun and... let's find this here real fast. The monkey. If you use the leprechaun and the monkey, it's this one right here. Upon receiving a common drop from thieving, it automatically sells it for 1,500% of its base sale value. So... let's just go back into thieving here. Let's say, I don't know, pick one here. One that's going to give me 100% chance. I'll just do the Marauder. He's easy. Okay. So he's got 1,550. Some of my bonuses are off. So, oh, I don't have the, yeah. Damn it. I don't have that. I need to make some of those real fast. What I'm trying to drive at was, come on, let's throw this stuff on real fast. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm not going to show it. I have to do way too much here. I wanted to get a stack of these and craft them. I don't want to waste time. What I'm driving at is, if I'd had these, I'd show it, but I don't. So, oh God, I got to equip this crap again. So, what else would that have been? I think that's it. Right? That's it. So you got all this gear on here. The premise of that is that it takes the items you have and sells them. Okay? So I was sitting there looking at this. This golden mask gives you a little bit of extra stealth. So meaning higher chance to steal from somebody. But it gives you plus 20 gold from thieving. Plus 20 gold. Right? A little bit of stealth and 20 gold. So I thought, you know what? I wonder how it would be different. I gotta get rid of this garbage now. I wondered how it would be different if I equipped the Chapeau Noir. This thing gives you a chance to double items in thieving. So you're getting 20 extra gold with the other one. If you thieve from something that you have a really high or 100% chance of thieving from, with this thing on it, and it doubles your items, I kind of wondered if it just made you more money. So I equipped that thing for a while. I don't know if it's better or worse. I didn't really pay attention. I just threw it on and walked away. And next thing you know, astrology was unlocked. But I think this thing with that synergy might have been a really good solid money maker. Just a little extra tweak, depending on what you're not attacking, depending on what you're thieving. Like, I have a solid 100% success rate all the way down to squires and acolytes. And these probably drop a lot of garbage. I think this guy gets into the 80s or something. But you know, I don't know. You start getting down to the stuff that really makes money, and your success rate drops. So I don't know how much of a difference that little hat makes. Probably not a ton. Or the Golden Mask, I mean. Like if we take this off, did this drop tremendously? Like it's 82%, you know. Probably not a huge difference. 82% versus, oh, could have done that from right here. Forgot they've added this. 82% versus 84. So you gain 2.35%, which helps. But if, say, you're doubling the items, maybe that helps a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, especially on this guy. This, I'm going to go back up here. He's 76%. If I drop this thing off, he is down to 74.10. Would that be enough of a difference to make a difference? If you're raking in doubling your items, like say you get two really good rings that sell for 1,500%, that 2%, you might use a little more food, but you're probably going to make a little more money. I think that's the theory anyway. So that's what I tried. Seemed to work out fairly well. So I've got all these skills unlocked. Going forward, now I really had no plans on it. I was kind of trying to figure out what to do. I kind of want to do astrology next, but that's going to be like a mini day grind. I also kind of want to do some combat. Like I'm right here on defense. Most of the way through, I could have defense knocked out and then be ready to go on ranged and magic. So I'm not sure. I might do some combat because I'm getting pretty close on getting all those skills done. I may light off on fletching or rune crafting, but I was looking at that and I don't have any wood. Like I have no wood at all. No wood. Or I don't have any runes either. So I'd have to whip out some runes. I'd have to go mining or wood cutting. So I don't know. There's not really many options, but things do open up considerably once you get past level, 5, 10? Actually, you can start with these. But then at some point you can start doing, crossbows if you want. But that's going to take a few mats to do. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on what to do with this yet. I definitely want to put astrology in here at some point. I just don't know where, because I want that extra gear slot. But we're going to need to do some thieving, make some money. So there's opportunities for various things in here. And of course, I need to go fight the Ellerin creatures, need to work towards more in-game, maybe start idling some god dungeons, getting some gear, because I've got the melee gear, sort of. I have some of it. But I could use more ranged gear. I could probably start collecting up the magic gear. I don't know. A lot of opportunities. Not real sure where we're going, but we'll see you in the next one. That will do it for this episode, and we'll sort things out and figure it out, and we'll see where we end up. Take care.